All right, folks, welcome to this exciting game. Division 5 Final Four. Pioneer Panthers taking on the Drury Blue Devils. Alex Saban, Tyler Borbo here bringing the play-by-play action. Alex, thank you for making the trek down here to West Springfield High School.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tyler.
Gotta be honest, really tough talking over the announcer like that, and we have tipped off. Pioneer with home field, or the designated home team. Ball comes loose. Both teams, Drury defeating English High School to make it to this game. Ben Werner with a three-point shot, no good. Recovered by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, this is going to be a very defensive game, Tyler. Drury only allows their opponents 51.3 points throughout the whole season. And Pioneer is one of the best defensive teams we've ever seen from a D5 school, only allowing teams to score 39.4 points. So expect a very good defensive battle like we saw the second time around. We saw how good of a defensive battle it was in the first half. Expect the same to happen today.
Really looking forward to this. Of course, Pioneer just riding really high on that undefeated record. Alex McClellan looking at what to do with it, tosses the ball back up top. Jack Glazier with a shot, he puts it down.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Jack Glazier. Looked like he wanted to pass the ball there, Tyler, but realized he was wide open, so he just shot the three and drained it.
Smart awareness. Three shot, ooh, in and out for the Devils. The Reddicker ball comes loose, but Pioneer hangs on to it. Werner to McClellan. McClellan takes a step back. Drury knows that they got to play real tight D. They've seen what Pioneer's got twice this year. Also, Pioneer defeated Drury in the MIAA state tournament round of 8 last year. So these teams are not unfamiliar with each other.
Yeah, and like I said, Tyler, they played each other twice this year.
The ball pops loose. Drury hangs onto it, but gets tapped away.
Yeah, the first game in Pioneer won 76-45, but the second time around, it was much closer as Pioneer won 53-36 and only led 21-17 at halftime.
Not a lot of time, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls it off. That was Sam Moorman with the 2. Kind of a fresh gymnasium for these guys to play at. Jack Glazier with the 2. Up the rim, and surprising play there. I think there was no noticed contact. It almost looked like Ben Werner pushed the hand of the Blue Devils player in order to make contact with the ball and knock it out of bounds, and Pioneer hung on to the possession. Ben Werner, Jack Glazier back out to Reddicker, swing it around. Braden Thayer with a long 3. Off the rim. Mormon comes up with it. Long 3 by Drury. Also off the rim. That's going to be a tough save and out off of Pioneer defense. Tough drive, looking to get that pass through over to Sam Moorman, but off of the knee of Jack Glazier. will be Drury's to inbound.
Yeah, Jack, one of the biggest kids on the floor, both height-wise and length-wise, uses his length there on the defensive position and knocks the ball out of bounds.
Stolen away, Redeker goes up for 2.
Yeah, that was good pass break possession there by Pioneer. Bray saw Kurt driving in there and saw the mismatch there, and Kurt just attacked the basket and finished at will. Yeah, good take there by Sam. Getting good position on the basket, pump faking and choosing his shot wisely.
Now foul's called.
Drury foul, 21, Sam Morgan. That's his first on the Blue Devils in the quarter.
Alex McClellan. Jack Glazer. Big shot. Nice recovery by Pioneer, and they'll get a clock reset. Big attack. Foul called.
Good D there by Drury. Saw the opportunity to trap Thayer there. Sent all 3 guys at Thayer. Just a little too handsy there. That was a great opportunity to have a turnover, but couldn't execute it.
Well, with all the writhing and trying to keep the ball away, it's really difficult when you got 6 arms going around in there to not make some sort of unnecessary contact. And Redeker with layup will get the foul, and he'll get 2.
Redeker, number 3, to the line for Pioneer.
Tough miss there by Kurt Redeker on his first.
Gotta say, it's kind of a different monster when you have fans on your, kind of in the direction that you're facing.
Yeah, tough 2 misses there by Redeker. Pioneer still only up by 1.
Swing there, Jorge Bond with a 3, puts it away. Drury takes the lead, and Kurt Redeker goes up for 2 with an answer back. Scores tied 7-7, just under 3 minutes in the first quarter.
Yeah, good back and forth game here, Tyler.
Jorge Bond giving over to Connor Hinkle. A foul is called.
Yeah, back to what I was saying, Tyler, though. Not surprised it's been as close as it has been. Like I said, it's been a very defensive game so far. The offenses have been clicking as of late, but pretty slow start to the game, and now the offenses are clicking, and teams are now strategizing on what to do.
And a tough shot there for Hinkle. Off the rim and out of bounds. Off of Sam Morman. Braden Thayer will bring it down. They're driving through, ball pops up, comes up in Drury's favor.
Yeah, I don't like that shot put there by Thayer. Should have moved the ball around and kicked it out to an open shooter.
Good evasive strategy, but couldn't get the shot. Devils hang on to the ball, puts it up, bobbles around, comes up, Blue Devils again. Jump shot for two. Alex McCullen in the corner, feeds the ball back out to Will Glazier, over to Redeker. McCullen goes into the paint, toss it up for two.
Yeah, good shot there by Alex McClellan. Pump fake the three and went to a spot in the midi and drained the easy two.
Wanting a foul. It's called on Alex McClellan. Drury on the baseline. Jorge Bond. Ball gets fed around. Fed back to Jorge Bond. Looked like he wanted to go inside. Hinkle will give it a try. He's finding some space, toss the ball up. Tough toss. Braden Thayer finds a lane, goes up, gets the toss, will not get the basket, but he will get the foul.
Yeah, and that was a good take there by Bray. Saw the open lane, attacked as hard as he could, and went into the contact and forced the foul.
Drury substitutions, 14, Brandon Durant, 21, Lucas Hamilton.
A little extra pressing by Pioneer. Jorge Bond was stuck in the corner, but Bond swung around to the far corner. Three shot comes up short. Braden Thayer recovers. Judah Glenn to Braden Thayer. Decided to take the shot, but got some tight D on it. Had a panic moment of trying to reset without getting the up and down call, but
yeah, you know, Drury has definitely studied that play. Pioneer likes to do those high screen and rolls with Braden Thayer on the top there. And we've seen a lot of times he likes to shoot those deep ones. So Drury did a good job in blocking that shot off, forcing him to make the turnover.
And a great move there by Braden Durant. Saw the tough recovery of the ball, decided to toss it at Braden Thayer and cause it to go out of bounds on Pioneer. And another out of bounds. Got a little do-over for the Blue Devils. Jorge Bond, ball comes loose. Judah Glenn recovers, hands it over to Redeker, who will go up and get the two.
What a good look there by Judah. Saw the defenders coming in from behind, so he led the pass out to Redeker, who had the easy slam.
Jorge Bond with 6 seconds left. Up the rim. Oh, and a tough tumble there. Alex McClellan going up for the ball, coming down on the Drury player.
Thought there could have been an over-the-back call there. I'm surprised there wasn't, but
could be, but you know, McClellan pretty much had all contact on the ball. It seemed like the bodies didn't make contact until they came down after the ball contact.
Yeah, it could have gone either way, Tyler.
Oh, my clock ran out, but there's 2.5 seconds left in the quarter. Moorman with a three. And that will be it for the first quarter. Very defensive game. Pioneer with a small lead, 12-9 after 8 minutes of play. Alex, what do we got?
Yeah, Tyler, it's been a very defensive game. Both teams have been evenly matched throughout the whole thing, but Pioneer has done a good job attacking the paint and getting good shots, either at the free throw line or at the basket. They got to convert more on their free throws, only 1 of 4 to start off the game, so they could have had an even bigger lead up to this point, but nevertheless, good quarter by Pioneer, but they got to pick it up offensively here in the second.
Well, going into the second half, of course, the last time these two guys got together at Drury, very low scoring game for both teams.
Yeah, like I said, Tyler, both teams were locked down defensively throughout the whole thing. In the first quarter, it was actually only 13-10, so this is actually an even lower scoring game than that game was so far. So it's been fun to watch. I love good defensive battles like this, and that's why these two teams are in the Final Four of States, Tyler.
And a whistle real quick for the reason I'm not sure about. No restart. Nice hesitation, couldn't get the ball up there though. Pioneer comes up with it. Pioneer getting things analyzed. Redeker looking to drive in. Braden Thayer from the corner. Old habits die hard, Alex.
Yeah, that was a good shot there by Thayer. Passed it into Redeker inside, moved to the other corner and drained the three.
Some tight defense. Ball gets passed back. Sam Bullitt swung around to Hinkle. Moorman. Sam Bullitt tossed it up. Great defense by Pioneer. McClellan tries to drive through, gets a quick shot. And a timeout is called. Pioneer up to their old tricks, Alex.
Yeah, Pioneer's looking real good. Like I said, they had to pick it off offensively, and I'm sure Scott Thayer just told them that during the break. Pioneer's offense has looked a lot better. You see a lot more ball movement, and we're seeing Redeker and Thayer gain confidence here in this quarter, and with their confidence up as high as it is, it impacts the rest of the team. So now the other players are getting confident and look to be threats as well, as we saw Alex McClellan there.
The first time out of the game called by Drury. And Alex, something that you know shouldn't be omitted with some of the things that we're discussing is this is a very, very fresh court. There's a lot of feels to it that aren't normal. Pioneer has been playing an enormous amount of games at home, having the undefeated season that they've been having. So I think that, you know, spending some time getting used to the different things, especially having the fans section on the Pioneer shooting baseline.
Yeah, but I think you can say that about both teams. Drury's had a lot of home games, just as many as Pioneer has throughout this tournament. So for that reason, I don't really think you can make that claim because both teams are not used to this environment. But so far, Pioneer has been the better suitors so far of this game.
Jack Glazier on the outside, going back to the top, hands it over to McClelland, who gives it right back. Some very aggressive D. Ball given over to Jack Glazier, up for three, puts it away.
Yeah, Tyler.
Pioneer turning into that Hydra monster that we talk about game in and game out.
And you see, Tyler, like I said before, we've seen a lot of two-man offenses so far this second quarter. Right there was Braden Thayer and Jack Glazier, where it was a pick and pop that led Jack Glazier wide open for an easy three.
Good rebound by Pioneer. Well fed back outside. Redeker goes for three. Up the front of the rim, recovered by Mormon. Blue Devils mount their attack. Hinkle on the far side. Tries to give the ball away. Tough pass there. Pioneer was ready for it. Alex, first quarter was a really tight game, but so far, another three by Jack Glazier, no good, recovered by the Blue Devils. But so far, there's been a couple of unanswered points by Pioneer, and that's going to be them driving that wedge that is going to be so crucial in this game.
Yeah, right now it's been a 13-0 run here for Pioneer. Drury led the game 9-7 at one point. Now it's 9-20. If I'm Drury, you got to think of it one possession at a time and just look to play good defense here and look to score on the offensive end. They got to get something going offensively if they want to stay in this game.
And it looked like an off-ball offensive foul. Looked like somewhere Braden Thayer was moving. You know, there was a blue jersey that was already planted there and pushed.
Fighting for position there, Tyler. Sometimes refs call that, sometimes they don't, but the refs unload too much contact and call
it up and down. Sorry to interrupt you there, Alex. Another timeout is called by Drury. But, yep, the up and down call right there on the shot. And looks like the Drury coach is kind of trying to ask for a little bit of context on some of that last offensive attack. But so far, Pioneer has been sinking into that groove in their favorite easy chair. Been making things happen.
I mean, yeah, like we've seen all year long, Tyler. Same song and dance every single time. Pioneer's offense has looked unstoppable when it's clicking like this.
And
yeah, on that last defensive possession there for Pioneer, they're going to call it not a travel here for Drury, as it's going to be a jump ball and up and down there by both the Pioneer and Drury player, but Pioneer does have possession, so they'll get the ball no matter what.
Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Braden Thayer over to Ben Werner. Pioneer looking to make some moves. Ball comes loose. Drury comes up with it. Drury resetting. Hinkle. So Jorge Bond comes back up top, trying to find a lane. Having trouble. 3-point shot, no good. McCollum tries up the baseline. I gotta say, you're right, great ball movement. I love the speed and precision that Pioneer moves the ball right around.
Yeah, Alex there should have kept going across the baseline there and looked for a wide open shooter there on the perimeter. There was a few open shooters on the perimeter, but rushed the pass to Jack Glazier.
Hinkle drives in there, gets a tough bounce off the rim, his own rebound. Some heavy body movement, but they get the 2.
Yeah, that's going to be Drury's first basket of the quarter. We're 5.5 minutes in, and they scored their first basket as Pioneer's defense has locked down all quarter.
All right, off the rim, Pioneer tries to recover in the corner, heads out of bounds. Blue Devil ball. Good ball it. Almost stolen away by Pioneer. Jorge Bond recovers. Long pass over to Ramo Alvarez. Driving through. Hinkle holds on to it, gives it a toss. That looks like a push by Drury. Will be Pioneer's ball. Braden Thayer brings the ball across. Alex McCollum back out to Thayer, left open, off the rim, and out of bounds. Off of Pioneer.
Yeah, I wish Pioneer got a little bit better of a shot there. I don't like Braden Thayer shooting it from that deep. I thought he could have got a better shot with so much time still left on the shot clock.
Big shot by Pioneer. A lot of travel, I guess was called.
Yeah, because Jack Glazier slipped there, he moved both of his feet, so they called it a travel, but a little interesting. I thought there could have been a foul there, but I guess the opposing player didn't make any contact, so that's why it was labeled a travel.
Norman swung around to Alvarez. Alvarez getting double teamed. Finds Hamilton. Sam Bullitt with the 3. Ball pops loose. Judah Goyen comes up with it. Ball gets flicked away. Would be a little surprising that is not Pioneer's ball, just based off of the trajectory of the ball.
I don't know, Tyler, could have gone either way. Looks like from our angle, went off of Judah, but who knows?
And ball pops loose, nice tap there still. Kurt Redeker goes up and gets two.
Tyler, I think you just saw your first live poster in person. Kurt Redeker, what a slam there.
And gets the foul.
His first to score.
On me falling back there, Tyler. I was so amazed at what I'm seeing.
And our,
You don't see that every day.
of course, it should be noted, our most obsessed fans showed up in their neon today.
Got my neon shirt on, Tyler. Gonna fit the student section.
Well, I love the support. They've gone Hawaiian, they've gone pajama, they've gone neon, they've gone white. Pioneer makes it to the championship. Wonder what the theme will be then. This shot, just enough time for one more. Braden Fair puts it away for three. And a tough shot there. After 16 minutes of play, Pioneer sinking into their dominating routine of excellent defense and great shooting.
Yeah,
Takes a
Tyler.
little bit of a lead, 28-11, as we go into the half.
Yeah, Tyler, in that quarter, Drury only scored one basket from Connor Hinkle, and that was the only basket they made all quarter long. Excellent defense here from Pioneer. Probably the best defense I've seen in a quarter all season long, and it came in the best time possible in the Final Four.
No, you're absolutely right. You're always wondering, you know, we've been talking, and I'm sure you've been having these conversations. I have with other people who've been talking about the details leading up to this game, and we've been thinking, before we found out it was going to be Drury, we were thinking to ourselves, does Pioneer want to play the team that's the higher seed but they know them, or do you want to play the lower seed but you haven't seen them on the court? What do you want to see happen? What's the best outcome? Drury came away with the win against English High, but Pioneer, as we discussed, has been dominating them for a number of games. And, you know, looks like Drury really showed up in that first quarter, really kind of, you know, upset the Pioneer defense and offense. But then we've seen Pioneer doing that pivot like they normally do. And here we are, 28-11 going into the half.
Yeah, and like you just said, Pioneer right now has all the momentum, especially after that poster by Kurt Redeker. All the momentum is on Pioneer's favor right now. Drury's got to find a way to get in their groove the second half and find ways that they can exploit the Pioneer defense that has been elite all game long as they've looked unstoppable.
Yes, they have. I mean, we're going into this game, Pioneer is looking at a perfect season right now. And, you know, we've been talking about this potential perfect season. Their average scoring right now is 70.7 points. All right, they've been sitting on that. They were at 71 during the regular season towards the end of it. But right now they've been sitting right around that 70 points. An excellent, excellent average to have. And so far, Drury has been sitting at 59.3. Now,
That's
you
not
just,
even
I
that
mean,
bad, Tyler.
it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Both teams, and you know, Drury has always been a competitive team no matter what. They've always made Pioneer, even if Pioneer wins, they've always made them work hard, harder than most other teams Pioneer faces during their season. And on paper, you look at that 59.3, 70.7, you know, that's just on paper, but there's so many other nuances going on here, and it's going to be really exciting to see what kind of pivoting, what kind of conversations are happening in the locker room, and what kind of results of those conversations we're going to see in this second half.
Yeah, anything can happen, Tyler. Still a whole nother 16 minutes to play. If Drury can just get going their way offensively, hopefully the ball goes down the drain in the basket. Who knows what can happen?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, more of this excellent Final Four varsity boys basketball game, Division 5, Drury Blue Devils versus your Pioneer Panthers. Don't go away. All right, welcome back, folks. After 16 minutes of play, Pioneer with a 28-11 lead over the Blue Devils. Just tuning in, Alex Saban, Tyler Borbo here, bringing the play-by-play action. Alex, we've seen some pretty exciting stuff going on so far.
Yeah, I mean, what's not more exciting than a posterizing dunk? Doesn't get much better than that.
Pioneer now attacking the right side. Great move by Kurt Redeker.
Yeah, that play was drawn up beautifully, Tyler. Alex was on the block there with Big Sam guarding him, which left Redeker a wide open lane, which he easily finished.
Jorge Bond gets his own rebound, tries to drive it in, ball bobbles through, gets back to Bond, still can't get the shot, and off of Pioneer hands, I believe. Nope, off of Blue Devils hands, my bad.
Yeah, no, that was a great chance there for Drury to score. Too bad they couldn't capitalize with that layup.
Well, Alex, any idea on some of the discussions that might have happened in the locker room? Things that Drury needs to do, things that Pioneer needs to do or keep doing?
Probably Drury just needs to move the basketball more offensively and try and get good looks inside. So far they've been trying to do it, but it hasn't been working amongst the trees of Pioneer defenders. They gotta try and work it inside and try and kick it out if nothing is open. Unfortunately though, the three-point shot has not been in Drury's favor. Only one three-pointer so far.
Hinkle, Bullitt, Varellas. Back over to Bullitt. Finding Mormon, and Varellas left wide open, but could not put it down.
We've all done it, Tyler. We've all been scared in this environment. I would be scared in this environment. With hundreds of people watching you, we all probably would have made that mistake.
Absolutely, and you know, I was bringing up the fact that it's a weird new thing attacking a basket that has fans facing you. You know, both of these teams are kind of used to seeing just the school color cushions facing them when they're attacking the basket. But this time you have cheering and jeering fans on both ends. And so now Pioneer had to deal with that for the first half. And I wonder what kind of effect that's having on Drury's attack during the second half.
I mean, yeah, beautiful point, Tyler. In the first half, Pioneer shot a season low, 2 of 5 from the free throw line. As I'm sure the crowd had definitely a big part in that, as the Drury crowd has been exciting to watch so far this game.
Jorge Bond with 3, comes off to the side and out of bounds. Off of Pioneer. Ball pops loose. Kurt Redeker takes over. Ball gets flicked away and out of bounds.
The ball is like a bar of soap right now. So many out of bounds calls as of late.
And I've seen multiple of those kind of 3-point shot by Alex McClellan. Overshot but recovered by Pioneer. Another shot again, no good. McClellan comes up with it. Finds Braden Thayer, goes up for the layup. Great coordination.
See, it's the plays like that that really make the difference, Tyler. The second chance opportunities. The more shots you have, the more points you're going to generate. And Pioneer has done a great job at hustling for the rebounds and getting second chance opportunities.
And a tall order, but great attempt by Hinkle to spin and drive through the tight defense on Pioneer. Recovered by Pioneer on the inbound. Razor to McClellan. Gets the 2. And a timeout is called.
Nothing but cheers right now from the Pioneer fans.
Well, all the fans are seeing Pioneer do exactly what got them here. They've just sank into executing. They're moving the ball around. And you know, case in point on the rebounds, Pioneer does such a great job of recovering rebounds in a way that either they're ready to put the ball right back up, or that ball recovery offsets the defense so that they're not planted. And that creates an enormous amount of opportunities for Pioneer to move the ball around while the defense is kind of slightly tipped from that recovery. And they've just been doing a great job. I think, you know, Pioneer has done a lot better on the rebound than they have on the initial attack.
Yeah, Pioneer is so good at so many different things, and it's really upsetting the Drury offense as Pioneer just has so much length and versatility to their defense that Drury doesn't know how to handle it. And they're not the only team that's gone through this. Every single team that Pioneer has played has been smaller than them, as Pioneer has been playing up to their size and showing why they're the #1 team in the state.
Absolutely. Jorge Bond brings the ball down to Hinkle. Mormon back out to Durant. No good. Pioneer recovers. Braden Thayer left open. 3-point shot off the back of the rim. Covered by the Blue Devils. Jorge Bond over to the corner to Bullitt. Toss the ball on, no good. Ben Werner recovers. Braden Thayer left open. Off the rim. Pioneer hangs on to it. Thayer takes a step back. Pioneer resets. Tries to rock the defense, see if they can find an opening. That's Redeker, tough toss, recovered by Drury.
Yeah, good defense there by Sam. Just sat up there straight up and let Redeker maneuver around him and wasn't able to convert.
Jorge Bond gives it a toss. No good, Pioneer recovers. Redeker get the foul.
Yeah, I call that pass there, Tyler. You saw me pointing to a wide open Redeker down the floor. And Pioneer has been so good all season long at those fast break opportunities, always looking down court, looking for those mismatches that Redeker can exploit.
Redeker no good on the first.
Substitutions for Pioneer, 13, Judah Glenn.
Tough day at the free throw line here for Redeker, only 1 of 4 so far.
Varellis. To Hamilton. Hamilton sends it over to Hinkle, gives it back to Varellis. Moving inside, gets stalled. 3-point shot by Drury, swatted away to the corner, recovered by Alex McClellan. Redeker, good patience by Judah Glenn, gets the 2.
Yeah, Judah Glenn, very patient on that play. Pump fake, waited for the defender to make his leap, and took the easy jumper.
I think with a tough charging drive with a little extra on the down.
Pioneer foul on 15, Alex McClellan. His second personal foul.
You know, definitely looking at the charge, but I think one of the bigger parts of that was that not only was it a charge, but Hinkle lost his balance, and when a body comes down on you.
Yeah, it looked like the defensive player extended the arm there a little bit, and possibly created a little contact there, but the referees probably had a tough angle and didn't see that. So it's going to be a foul on Pioneer and Drury basketball underneath the hoop.
Oh, good idea. Ball gets fed in to Colin Daly.
Yeah, Redeker just a tad late there, got a piece of the arm there, but almost had the block. Just shows how long Redeker is with that tall wingspan of his.
A tough shot for Colin Daly. Fan section cheering what I can only assume is Go Pioneer.
That's exactly what they said.
He makes the second one.
Yeah, that's going to be the first point here for Drury in this third quarter. Just outstanding defense ever since the second quarter, Tyler. Got to give all the credit to the world to the Pioneer defense.
Pioneer big swinging on the court, really using the whole half. Will Glazer with a jump shot. No, I apologize. That is a 3-point shot for Will Glazer.
Tyler, believe it or not, that was only the first three-pointer of the second half so far, and they've scored 12 points.
Another three comes up short by Varellis. Braden Thayer is off, goes up, tries to get the 2, takes a tough roll, but Pioneer hangs on to it. Alex McClellan for 3. Up the rim, Pioneer continues. Braden Thayer driving through a lot of defense. Would have been beautiful if he had the basket, but he did get the foul. There was a lot of blue jerseys. Braden Thayer needled his way through.
Yeah, good take there by Braden Thayer, not letting the missed layup predict the rest of the game here as Thayer threw it away in the trash and moved on to the next play and attacked the basket at will. Like that perseverance there by Braden Thayer.
Is this Thayer's first time at the free throw line this game?
No, it's his second. First time he went 1 of 2.
Well, this one looking no different. Missed the first shot. He's got second one coming to him.
You jinxed it, Tyler. You jinxed it.
I don't believe in jinxes. Let's blame, I'm sure there's some sacrificial lamb in the audience we can blame instead. Blue Devils, Daly with the ball. Back up top to Varelis. Varelis driving in. Losing footing. Manages to get it over to Mormon. And a little bit late on the call for an up and down. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Pioneer with the ball. An extra press by the Blue Devils. Well, swung around Thayer from downtown. No good, no shot clock for the Blue Devils. They're going to run out the clock. Nice weaving through. Braden Thayer drives. He's looking for Rediker. Couldn't get the geometry right. 14 seconds left. Varelis bringing it down. Goes for the jump shot. Comes up short. 3 seconds left. Alex McClellan for 3. No good. Third quarter. Pioneer holding Drury. Just 1 free throw. An enormous defensive strategy in the third quarter. Pioneer leading 40-12.
Yeah, in the last 2 quarters, Tyler, Pioneer has gone off to a 28-3 run. Absolute amazing here by Pioneer, both offensively but especially defensively. Like I said, holding an elite Drury team who's averaging almost 60 points per game to only 12 in 3 quarters. Absolute amazing defenses. Pioneer having one of their best games all season long, and it's coming at the right time.
Well, it's I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is a classic quote from Dodgeball, it's the playoffs, you can't hold anything back. And Pioneer is not. They're coming in here, they're doing the work. They're playing exactly the way that got them here. Wow. And they've just been doing a great job. And you're right, Pioneer has had a lot of open opportunities, but 40 is kind of a low for them. But you know what, that doesn't even matter because their defense has just been ferocious.
It's so crazy, Tyler. You would think if you're having a bad shooting night, you would probably be losing. Turns out, though, the defense has made that up significantly, and that's why they're winning by 28 right now. That's why I always say it's not just about scoring, Tyler. It's about what you do on the defensive end. The defensive teams are the ones that make games interesting and go in their favor.
Jack Glazier from the corner. Varelis stopping at the top, hands it over to Bullitt. So Jorge Bond with a 3 off the back of the rim. Braden Thayer, long pass over to Rediker. Rediker sends it over to McClellan, back out. Pioneer really making the defense move to cover, long passes. Jack Glazier to Redeker inside, back out to Thayer. Redeker with a jump shot off the rim. Alex McClellan comes up with it, hands it over to Braden Thayer, who goes up, no good. The ball heads out of bounds. It will stay Pioneer ball.
Yeah, I thought there could have been a foul there on the Braden Thayer drive there. Surprised no call, but remains Pioneers basketball.
Well, I think if the ball stayed in, I feel like the defense was getting more increasingly reckless on their defense with Pioneer each rebound that they got. So if the ball had stayed in, I bet, there would have been a foul called eventually. Braden Thayer. Now double teamed. Thayer in the corner, hands it over to Redeker. Back out to McClellan. Goes for a 3 shot off the rim. And Thayer trying to get a hold of it. Blue Devils come up with it. Henkel slows down. Hands it over to Bullitt. 3.
You see, I don't like that shot, Tyler. They had a 5-on-4 fast break opportunity there with Thayer walking along the sideline here. I'm surprised they didn't attack the basket on that.
I think they could be feeling, really shook. Pioneer the last game they had against at Drury, they held Drury to an all-season low, and it definitely left a lasting impression in Pioneer. I think trying to outdo themselves again with this 43-12 game. Drury ball on the baseline. Pop back in. Bareilles to Bullitt for 3. Puts it away. Nice shot by Bullitt. First non-foul shot of the half for Drury.
So crazy how good Pioneers defense has been. Can't exemplify how insane it's been.
And a timeout is called.
5-second violation.
5-second violation.
I was going to say, the defensive team can't call a timeout.
Oh, you're right.
Lucas Hamilton, number 41, now.
5-second violation as in a player holding the ball?
No, a player was in the paint for over 5 seconds, and you're not allowed to camp in the paint like that.
Jorge Bond doing a great job of putting points on the board.
Yeah, what a tough shot that was over Redeker.
I believe that's 2 threes for him. Or was it, it is 2 threes? Okay. Wasn't sure if Bareilles had the other 3. Ball pops loose and rolls off of a number of jerseys to get Pioneer the ball back. Very lucky, ball popped loose. Lucky enough, the ball unexpectedly rolled over a few Drury players so the Pioneer can hang on to it. Braden Thayer. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They need to make something happen. Ball pops loose and recovered by Drury. Corey Bond, layup comes up short. Long pass over to Redeker. Gonna drive through and gets the 2. Timeout is called. Let the clock catch up. So far, Alex, I don't think we can talk about it enough. The Pioneer defense has just been shutting down as much as they can, and I think a lot of Drury's shots are winding up relying on less savory attempts. And I mean, you can see it. Up until recently, Drury has just not been able to put the ball down, but 2 threes very close together, and I think Pioneer is, I wouldn't say stalled, but they haven't been on the big offensive that we've been seeing earlier in this game.
Well, I think it's just more impressive, though, when you don't have a big offensive game and you're still winning by like this. Most
For sure.
teams, when you don't have a good shooting night, you think, oh, they probably had a bad day and they're going to lose. Turns out for Pioneer, they had different plans, and just to do good defensively. And sometimes that is enough. And in this game, they've looked great defensively, outmatching Drury every single possession, not letting up once. And that's why they've been winning as much as they've been.
Jorge Bond goes for a quick 3, comes up short. And you know, we should also discuss word has made it our way that the game, the two teams competing on the other side of the bracket recently ended. That game started at 5 o'clock, but we already know that Hopedale came out the winner. So whoever comes out the winner of this game is going to wind up seeing them in the finals.
That's going to be exciting, Tyler. A 2 versus 1 matchup in the state championship.
And I don't know if we have the score yet.
I'm trying, Tyler. Hold up.
No worries. Braden Thayer swings it over to Jack Glazier in the corner. Back out to Thayer. Pioneer swing it around. Looking for that attack. Defense collapses, so Pioneer swings it back around, finds Thayer, goes in for the jump shot. Gets the 2. Varellis trying to find Moorman, but Pioneer comes out with it. Ball popping loose though. Who's gonna hang on to it? Comes up Drury. Moorman goes up and gets 2. After ball comes loose, Drury comes up with a shot. Moorman getting the 2. Alex McClellan, Jack Glazier. Swung around to Braden Thayer on the far side. Braden Thayer scrambles in and gets the foul. Good thing too, he was far underneath the basket. It was going to be a tall order for him to put that ball down.
His second, team's second. Braden Thayer to the foul line for the Panthers, 2 shots. Position is for Pioneer 25, Joe Glazier. On Drury 14, Brandon Durant 24, Ravel Alvarez. 41, Lucas California.
Braden Thayer, 2 for 2. Hamilton over to Durant with a 3 shot. Bullet recovers. Jorge Bond. Hamilton to Bullet. Bullet with a 3 shot. No good. Pioneer comes up with it. Again, having trouble with the clock. And a timeout is called by Pioneer in order to switch out the starting lineup. Nice courtesy. Great battle.
We've had many of those this season, Tyler.
We most certainly have. Glazier in the corner to Glenn. Glenn looking for Hayden Gerard, finds him underneath, but a little extra shuffle is going to put Pioneer down for the travel.
Yeah, I actually thought Judah traveled there, but I guess as they say, ball don't lie.
Well, it was a nice attempt too, just tough recovery.
Pioneer foul on 12, Hayden Gerard. His first on the team.
Nice swing around three-point shot by Jorge Bon.
Jorge Bon, three.
Now Jorge Bon has had 3 threes so far this game.
Hayden clean to Hayden Gerard, back to clean. The reshot. Oh, and a tough pass over to Judah Glenn. Looks like the pass was just a little bit late on the drive by Glenn.
Who got a substitution number 4 is Hayden.
Under a minute left. Nice idea by Braden Durant. Will Glazier to Glenn, swung around a reshot. Gerard back to Glazier. Glazier thought about the three. To Gerard, back out to Glenn. Minus 7 seconds on the shot clock. And Gerard with a three shot off the rim. Pioneer will stall. And Alex, Pioneer Panthers are heading to the championship.
It's been insane to see, Tyler. This will be their first state championship appearance since the 90s. Of course, this team won't be as good as those teams in the 90s. But I would argue this team could have the chance of being more dominant than those teams in the 90s.
You know, it's a really interesting conversation. You know, if these teams could face off against each other in their prime, who would win? I feel like this is a very like Jordan, LeBron kind of conversation. You know what I mean? It's two kind of different generations, and I just think it's very interesting. It would be interesting to see these two go head to head, but they're both amazing in their own right. They're proving that they have what it takes.
For the first time in 27 years, going back to
27 years.
That was the last of 3 straight trips to the state final. We know how 2 of those played out.
So Alex, what are your thoughts?
I mean, what can I not say about the defensive end? Absolutely amazing all game long, holding an elite Drury team to only 23 points. Absolutely insane. 3 points were scored in the second and third quarter combined. You don't see a defensive project like that. As Pioneers defense elite all game long, and the offense did just enough to secure the victory.
So I suppose what you can't say about the Pioneer defense is they didn't do their job. I feel like that's one thing we can't say about it. They did a fantastic job. I would say this score was quite a low score. Definitely the the lowest this season for Pioneer, if I'm not mistaken. Just as far as their score, but as we discussed, you know, when you have a fantastic defense, you know, and you're ahead, it's okay to not have the high score. I mean, Pioneer was 20 points lower than their average at the end of this game, but that defense just ferociously made things so difficult for the Drury offense that they just could not make anything happen.
And they couldn't even get it in sync, Tyler, and they were really running for their lives the entire game. No inch of wiggle room offensively whatsoever, as Pioneer's defense has been all up in their face, allowing no open looks for their size and length. That's why Pioneer has been one of the best defensive teams all year long, as they're one of the biggest teams in the whole Division 5 layout.
Well, and you know, we're looking at a 57-56 win by Hopedale over Westport. It's going to be real interesting to see these two teams go head to head.
And actually, they won by a last shot make with 3 seconds left, too.
Which means Hopedale was trailing by at least one. And you know what? Pioneers dabbled in that. They had that happen in the Western Mass semifinals round, actually against Drury back in 2018 down at the UMass cage. A miraculous three-point shot by Garrett Cody with 7 seconds left on the opposite side inbound. So Pioneer has seen those kind of final things happen, but Hopedale, Pioneer, they haven't seen each other all season. I don't even think they've seen each other necessarily on the court in who knows how long. I don't think that there's any records that I can dig up that tracks that back. So it's going to be really interesting to see these teams go head to head out in Lowell this Saturday. Time to be determined, but we're pretty sure it's going to be out there at the Tsonga Center in Lowell. But boy, that is that for us here. What else we got?
Yeah, for the points leaders now, as we always do at the end of the games. Braden Thayer led the way with 15 amongst his only 2 threes from this game. Usually that would be a lot for any player, but for Braden Thayer's caliber, it's definitely a season low for him. As for the other guys, Kurt Redeker was second with 14 points, followed by Jack Glazier's 9, Alex McClellan's 6, and Will Glazier's 3-pointer. And of course, Judah Glenn's 2-pointer we saw in the third quarter as well. As for Drury, Jorge Bond led the way with 9 points, followed by Sam Mormon with 6, Sam Bullitt with 5, Connor Hinkle with 2, Colin Daly with 2, and that is it for Drury.
Yeah, just an incredible defensive game. We knew coming into it that Pioneer had the edge. We've seen it all season. We've seen it a number of times against Drury, and Pioneer came out the victor of this game. Well, Alex, thank you so much for being here tonight, giving us this play-by-play action. Look forward to releasing the coverage of this game for those that weren't able to see it. And yeah, we'll be heading down to Lowell on Saturday and see if Pioneer can put the final nail in the coffin of this perfect season. And that is it for BNC TV here at West Springfield High School. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.